Coming up on UMass Sports Insider, we preview the upcoming season on the ice. As the Minutemen look to rise to the top of a loaded Hockey East race, we'll show you how the squad is rounding into form. And we'll take you on a hometown tour for a local football product who shows off his Springfield digs. Plus, you'll see a unique form of training for a UMass team who used some military-style tactics to prepare for the rigors of a long soccer season. 10 Hut, UMass Sports Insider, starting in 3, 2, 1.
You're watching UMass Sports Insider, brought to you by Alden Credit Union, Mafre Commerce Insurance, and Coca-Cola.
It's year number 2 for UMass hockey under head coach John Micheletto. Armed with a senior-laden roster, the Minutemen have hopes of climbing up the Hockey East ladder. With the squad facing a challenging schedule and the league looking as tough as ever, it promises to be another exciting season on the Mullins Center ice. Hi there, welcome to UMass Sports Insider. I'm your host Josh Maurer, and coming up we've got football, lacrosse, and soccer features, plus a Halloween-themed lighter side. But this is our hockey season preview edition, so let's get right to it. The season on the ice has already begun, and with a look at this year's team, here's Cody Crushell, presented by Mafre Commerce Insurance.
It was a year of adjustments for the Minutemen last season. A new coach and a new system led to an up-and-down campaign on the ice. But now in the second season of head coach John Micheletto's tenure, UMass's returning players feel more comfortable in their surroundings.
We know how he wants us to play, and he knows what to expect of us. So I think it's just a comfort level between both of us. First year, you don't know what the systems are, and so I think a second year will be a lot more comfortable for a lot of the players.
UMass boasts an offense expected to be led by its top line comprised of 3 seniors: Connor Sheary, Brandon Graysell, and Michael Pereira, the team's 3 leading scorers from a year ago.
We felt at the end of last year and how they battled through the bulk of the season that they were as good as any line in the conference. So now they're seniors. I don't know if there's another line out there that boasts the offensive productivity and the ability for those guys to have the comfort level with playing together again.
It's definitely a plus, I'd say, is playing with them every day, and getting to play with them during a game is obviously fun. We get our chances.
A key to any hockey team's success rests between the pipes, where returning starter Steve Mastelers begins the season atop the depth chart, but has received competition from newcomer Alex Wakaluk, the son of a former NHL netminder.
As comfortable and confident as Steve was coming off the end of last season, he's feeling good about his play, and he's going to fend off challenges as best he can, and Alex is certainly looking to come in and make a name for himself and push for playing time.
UMass's conference, Hockey East, already one of the strongest in the country, has a new look this season with the addition of powerhouse Notre Dame, adding a challenge the Minutemen players, staff, and fans are excited to face.
You add somebody of Notre Dame's caliber, the national name that they have, certainly only going to help our league get stronger. At the same time, that creates some issues. You've got to play them a couple of times a year. You've got to battle them in the recruiting grounds a little bit more.
Despite being picked near the bottom of the standings in the conference preseason poll, the Minutemen feel they have what it takes to contend for a Hockey East crown.
We know what we have in this locker room. We just got to stick to the game plan, work really hard, and good things will come. We don't want to be outworked by anyone, so with that being said, that's our key to success. We got to work hard, and we don't have enough talent to win on talent alone.
With a team featuring 16 upperclassmen and 9 seniors, the veterans are hoping to put together one strong run in their final go-around.
This is my last year pulling the sweater over my head, so just leaving it all on the ice every day. It's not just for games, it's for practices, and you got to treat it like it's your last day here. I think we're prepared, and it's just exciting to be able to get back into action. There are a lot of seniors on the team, and we're really excited to get after it.
For UMass Sports Insider, I'm Cody Crushell.
The way the schedule pans out, there are Hockey East points available early and often, so good luck to Coach Mick and the team as they look to get off to a strong start. Well, let's switch over to football. You're about to meet a man who epitomizes Coach Molnar's Made in Massachusetts campaign. A Springfield native and Cathedral High School alum, John Robinson-Woodgett made the trip up I-91 to help move the program to the FBS era. Here's John to take us around his old Springfield digs.
Hi, my name is John Robinson-Woodgett, sophomore linebacker, University of Massachusetts, and this is my hometown of Springfield. This is Springfield College. This is a place where if I wasn't at Cathedral and I wasn't home playing video games, I would come here and play around and work out. If there's kids from the neighborhood, we'll have one-on-ones, we'll run 7-on-7s, we'll play catch with each other. You know, when that's happening, it's a lot more fun, but when they leave, you still got to do the sprints, you still got to do the individual work, so I do that when they're gone, but while they're there, I just run around trying to have fun. Yeah, my dad actually played at UMass years back, and he tells me all the time, he's like, I'm walking in his footsteps, but he wants me to do better than he did, obviously.
These are some of the trophies and awards that John has won over the years from playing football when he was at Cathedral. You know, he in Little League football and different cups. These are different medals that he has won for wrestling. He was all state and all regional wrestler, and he was 12th from becoming All-American wrestler at Worcester Academy. It's very gratifying seeing him go this far, and I'm very proud of him, you know, and I hope he continues on his journey and being a good athlete and also being a good student.
I moved a mile down the road to a house that my family actually built. My grandma lives in it because you know she's getting up there in age, so we wanted to move in with her so we can watch out over her and different things. Yeah, I'm actually in building and construction technology. So the love that I gained of construction a long time ago with my father carried on. I started doing that before I played football. Boy, 14 years old, me and my father and 3 other guys built these 3 houses right here. And that's how I spent my summer. I would go from football practice, I'll come straight here to work, 8-hour days with my dad. I've been his apprentice since I was 6, 7 years old. It started off with me just sweeping up and getting tools for him until he would show me different things every job site he would go to, till it got to the point where he knew I could do the work myself. It's a great feeling, honestly. This is my first time actually coming over here and stopping and looking at the houses. Like when I left, we framed them up, and another crew came in and actually put on the side and it made them livable. But I haven't been over here in so long just to know that these are duplexes, so there's 6 families living in these houses. It's a good feeling, you know. The neighborhood has gotten a lot better since I've been here last. It's just a dirty lot, and now it's turned into something that people are living in. This is Cathedral High School. This is where I first started playing football since youth, on the backfields with CYO and stuff. And I was very fortunate to go here before a tornado hit it. And a lot of old memories, missed days. I transferred schools right before the tornado. Like I transferred, and then the very next year the tornado hit and hit close to home. Just going to the school, it makes you a different person. I was in public school my whole life, and then I transferred to a private school, and at first I thought I was gonna hate it, and you had a uniform, you had to conform to more rules and things, but it just, all in all, it made me like a more wholesome person, and that's what I actually remember most. It's just me changing as a person, as a human being, as I went to the school here. I come back and I talk to the kids. I used to go to a camp that actually, the first year I opened up, it was at Cathedral. It's called Cutting Edge. And I come back and I talk to the kids and I work out with them. And it's just a good feeling to come back and show the local kids that if you work hard and achieve in the classroom and on the field, that you can go somewhere with your life. So to being a local guy that has made it out of Springfield to somewhere better, it's a good feeling to come home and have support from all your friends and family. Thanks for joining me around my hometown. Hopefully I see you this year at Gillette Stadium cheering us on.
Unfortunately for John, he suffered an injury very early in the current season. We wish him a full recovery and hope to see him back on the field very soon. Well, it's time for us to step away for the first time, but don't go far. When we come back, we see how some lacrosse players are shedding some locks for a very good cause. Breaking out the clippers next. Don't go away.
Yeah, we're just waiting on the appraisal to come in. Just give me a minute, man. Yeah, we'll get that back in a week or so. Have a great day.
Alden Credit Union is the official credit union of UMass Athletics. Alden Credit Union. Banking, no boundaries.
How's the orange juice, Adam?
Refreshing. It's Minuteman made.
Alden Credit Union is the official credit union of UMass Athletics. Alden Credit Union. Banking, no boundaries.
What's that great old saying about strangers? They're just friends you haven't met yet. Among life's millions of moments, some of the very best are made by Mohegan Sun. When it's your time to shine, come see us.
Book your wedding with award-winning UMass Catering. We can host, design, and plan your big event from full breakfasts, lunches, to elegant wedding receptions and dinners. UMass Catering can host events in one of our ballrooms that overlook campus, tented outdoors, or our own Renaissance house. The possibilities are endless. Let the culinary team at UMass Catering bring creative menus and exceptional service to your wedding day. Special rates for members of the UMass family and alumni.
Hi, I'm Steve DeMarco. Wherever your destination, Premier is your solution.
Our reputation as an industry leader is built on service, safety, and the guaranteed best price. At Premier, safety stands above all else. Our fleet is serviced on-site by our certified technicians. Premier will customize your travel needs all within your budget, and we can even accommodate your travel requirements worldwide. Premier Corporate has your business needs covered. Rest assured, your team and clients will arrive safely, comfortably, and always on time.
Premier, an extraordinary experience, guaranteed.
You're watching UMass Sports Insider.
Welcome back. It's time for Mohegan Sun Instant Replay. As the Minutemen football squad continues play in the MAC, we flash back to the first victory of the season, a big win in early October over visiting Miami, Ohio. It took some timely offense and a stifling defensive effort. Let's look back.
Boucher looks, throws, end zone, and it's intercepted by Bailey Smith. He elects not to run it out. 2nd and 11. Doyle, play fake, looks down the middle, and it's deflected and then caught by Blanchflower for the touchdown. It was nearly intercepted by Dayon Nunley, and finally, UMass is on the receiving end of a break. Boucher throws, incomplete.
Welcome back. While the spring sports are still months away, we turn our attention now to lacrosse, where head coach Greg Canella's squad recently sacrificed some beauty for a great cause. To see what I'm talking about, let's take a look.
I'm Kurt Hunziker. We are shaving our heads to raise money for kids' cancer.
Coach Snyder heard about it through the grapevine. He brought it to the team, and we all said, yeah, let's do it. And as you can tell, we got a good group of guys out here shaving our heads for a real good cause, so it was a great thing.
Personally, one of my good buddies in high school was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma when we were in high school, so that kind of hit home to me. And I thought it'd be a great cause to kind of take on, and like we said, anytime that we could use the program and use our guys to raise money for a great cause, and also let them know how much of a privilege this is, and how much they should appreciate this is could be an awesome experience.
Ryan's doing a pretty good job. He usually cuts my hair at home, so I'm trusting him with it. It's pretty cold.
Yeah, it's true.
But they grow back.
What we're doing is we're creating pages for kids to, and family members, friends to send money to. We're trying to raise $5,000 as a group for kids' cancer. So.
Oh yeah, that's short, baby. Yeah.
How short is this?
He's got a scar going down the back.
I'm gonna look like an old man. I got the worst hairline.
We raised $5,000 so far, which is our goal, but we want to double it for sure.
Larry, it looks serious.
Good. Yeah, it's good.
Line him up. Good. It's really good.
It's good, man. Plus, not many people can see the top of your head.
Yeah. I think Kurt Huntsinger and Zach Alvera keeping the facial hair. The facial hair to me is key. When you keep the facial hair, it looks good. You get definitely a unique look, not just all shaved. Have the beard longer than the top of your head. It's pretty interesting.
I feel good. I feel lighter already, so I'm excited.
Good bonding experience. We all look a little crazy, so it's a little fun.
Besides just raise money, it's to show that we recognize what these patients go through and the pain they endure and stuff like that, and just showing that we care about them.
Yeah, I absolutely butchered Grant's hair. That was hilarious. Didn't even care that it was Grant.
You can go to our donation page, which is on the UMass website. It's umassversuscancer.org, and we'll be sending out emails and publishing different spots. But you donate to our webpage, or you can send a check to the men's lacrosse office and make the check out to Versus Cancer.
And that's great work, guys. Some selfless athletes making a big contribution to cancer research. Well, it's time for us to break. When we come back, we hit the soccer pitch with some tough as nails Minutemen who readied for the season with some non-traditional practices. We'll explain on the other side.
The gang always plays 0-0 just once. And sometimes, absolutely nothing becomes absolutely everything. Among life's millions of moments, some of the very best are made by Mohegan Sun. When it's your time to shine, come see us.
Hotel UMass was voted the best hotel in Amherst. Situated on the beautiful University of Massachusetts campus, Hotel UMass is where you stay to be in the heart of it all. With 116 contemporary guest rooms, free wireless internet, room service, 36 meeting rooms, free parking, and in walking distance to downtown Amherst, Hotel UMass has it all.
All in. Go UMass. Training hard, working hard. We're building and believing. Our guys have the heart. We're made in Massachusetts. In Massachusetts pride. The streak is really on your dogs. We're all in. All in.
We're all in.
Go UMass. We're all in. All in. We're all in. UMass football. We're all in.
The UMass license plate says it all.
You don't have to be a sports star. Any UMass fan can be a star with a UMass license plate.
Ride with UMass pride.
Get all the details at umassalumni.com. All proceeds benefit UMass.
At Alden Credit Union, our home loans leave room in your budget for some fun. You can get the kitchen you want, have space for a new friend, and still afford a night out with old friends. At this rate, you can have it all. 2.49% APR on all home loans. At this rate, you can get that new car. 1.99% APR on auto loans. Alden Credit Union. Banking. No boundaries.
What's that great old saying about strangers? They're just friends you haven't met yet. Among life's millions of moments, some of the very best are made by Mohegan Sun. When it's your time to shine, come see us.
You're watching UMass Sports Insider.
Hey, welcome back. In the sport of soccer, toughness and endurance are must-have qualities for a sport that requires a non-stop motor. Well, this preseason, the Minutemen soccer team found a new way to prepare for the rigors of the campaign, using military-style training tactics in a program called, appropriately, The Program. Let's take a look back.
Let's go, ladies! Let's go, guys!
Up!
Up!
Down! The program, we're a leadership development and team building company. We believe in building better leaders and more cohesive teams through shared adversity. So over the past 2 days, the women of UMass soccer faced quite a bit of that adversity.
At 100% to the 61-yard line. Ready!
Ready!
Attack!
After last year, we did a reevaluation of the program and brought all our players in for one-on-one meetings, and every single player said one thing that they lacked was confidence in themselves. They said they had it in the locker room and when we walked out, and against some of our bigger opponents, as soon as they stepped on the field, their confidence was lost.
Ready? Ready! Attack! 1, 2, 3! 1! 1, 2, 3! 2! 1, 2, 3! 3!
I thought it was a really good experience for the team. The first day we were out on Boyden Fields and we did things that we've never done before, like fireman carries, which is when we carried our teammates on our shoulders. We had to carry sandbags, lift logs, and then the second day we were in the pool for 4 hours and had to do things like take our sweatshirts off in the pool and switch them with a partner. And I think it was challenging, which is what they kept reiterating, is that nothing's really hard in life. In what they were trying to do with us, it was all challenging. So kind of pushing us outside of our comfort zone. And I thought that was a really good thing that I took from it, is that, it was challenging, not hard.
One of the things I was nervous about when we did our pre-meeting was that we had so many newcomers into our program, and we've seen these newcomers play, but we never, we don't know what kind of leaders they are. So one of the things that I got to do over the day and a half was just sit back and watch some of our players become leaders.
As a team, as a whole, we're all together, and I think doing this program the first 2 days, really, because we have so many new people, really brought everyone together, kind of brought people out of their shells, had to get younger people to step up and be leaders. So I think that's a great way to start the preseason.
Up!
Up!
Down!
Down!
Up!
Up!
Down!
Down! Come on, push!
A lot of what I learned was how contagious fear is, and I think that was a really good lesson that they taught us, that it only takes a few confident leaders to just spread a sense of confidence and a sense of a will to complete a task.
I think I learned that no matter how tired we are and how much we think we can't push anymore, that we actually can, and that we can all come together and do things as a team. Even when the first couple of days when we maybe didn't even all know each other's names, we still all pulled through together, and we all worked and we all hit our goals at the end of it.
The Minutemen are now in conference play, hoping to put that training to good use and make a run at the A10 tournament. Now let's send it over to my man, Oleg.
Hello there. My name is Oleg Ivanko, and I'm on the hockey team, obviously, because I'm wearing the gear. Right now we're going to go for a commercial break, and when we come back, you guys are going to find out what some of my teammates wearing a pro helmet. Boom, nailed it.
At Alden Credit Union, our home loans leave room in your budget for some fun. You can get the kitchen you want, have space for a new friend, and still afford a night out with old friends. At this rate, you can have it all. 2.49% APR on all home loans. At this rate, you can get that new car. 1.99% APR on auto loans. Alden Credit Union. Banking. No boundaries.
The UMass license plate says it all.
You don't have to be a sports star. Any UMass fan can be a star with a UMass license plate.
Ride with UMass pride.
Get all the details at UMassalumni.com. All proceeds benefit UMass.
What's that great old saying about strangers? They're just friends you haven't met yet. Among life's millions of moments, some of the very best are made by Mohegan Sun. When it's your time to shine, come see us.
Hi, I'm Steve DeMarco. Wherever your destination, Premier is your solution.
Our reputation as an industry leader is built on service, safety, and the guaranteed best price. At Premier, safety stands above all else. Our fleet is serviced on-site by our certified technicians. Premier will customize your travel needs all within your budget, and we can even accommodate your travel requirements worldwide. Premier Corporate has your business needs covered. Rest assured your team and clients will arrive safely, comfortably, and always on time.
Premier, an extraordinary experience, guaranteed.
You're watching UMass Sports Insider.
Welcome back. It's our final segment, and that means it's time for the Alden Credit Union lighter side. Guess what? It's almost every candy lover's favorite holiday, which got us to wondering, what are some of the Minutemen and Minutewomen going to be dressing up as? So we asked some of them, what is your Halloween costume going to be? Let's check out the answers.
I'm going to be a bad Spider-Man. You know, I'm going to be a villain Spider-Man. I'm not going to save the day. I'm going to ruin the day.
I have 2 planned costumes so far. The first one is with all my roommates. We are going to be the Harry Potter characters.
I take a cooking lab in school, so I'm going to be a chef. Got a nice chef hat, chef coat, you know, full costume.
When I was a little kid, I was a shark. My mom picked that one out for me.
Last time I had Halloween, I was a baseball player. Real unoriginal, but that's all I had, so I went with it.
Why do you need to be a bad guy this year?
Because, you know, these past 2 years, I was Iron Man and Spider-Man. I've always been a good guy, so I decided this year I'm going to be a villain.
The blonde girls in my house are going to be Draco Malfoy and his dad. And I, since I'm short and like a little elf, I am going to be Dobby.
What do you cook?
I don't know. I slice and dice apples, make sauces, you know.
Apples and sauces?
No, you got to slice them up, you know. Proper technique.
My head was inside of the mouth, and I had teeth on the top of my head and the bottom of my head, and I was probably about 2 or 3 years old, little blue shark walking around.
You're not a big Halloween guy.
No, I'm a big candy guy. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not a dress-up guy.
You're not going to get as much candy.
No, but I got a bunch of henchmen with me, so they'll do the dirty work for me. I ain't got to do much. They'll get the candy for me and bring it to our secret lair in the dorms.
And then me and my roommate and teammate, Sarah, are going to be Misty May and Carrie Walsh. Because she's a tall blonde, and then I'm a short brunette, so I think it would work well.
If you were out and about on Halloween wearing your chef outfit and somebody wanted you to cook something, what would you concoct?
Oh, man. I'd probably bake something. I'm a good baker. Muffins, maybe?
You're going to be popular on Halloween then.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay, yeah.
And this is still your favorite to this day?
I think so. I thought it looked pretty adorable.
Maybe you should break that back out for college.
I don't know if it fit.
Is there any correlation between hockey skill and baseball skill?
I hope not, because I was terrible at baseball, so I hope I'm not that bad at hockey.
You can pretend on Halloween.
Yeah, I pretend.
You need a volleyball and some sand.
Yeah, right? The glasses, the headband. I think we could rock it pretty well.
And just get some gold medals.
Yeah, absolutely. We have so many, so.
Thanks so much for sharing. Everybody have a very happy and safe Halloween season. That'll do it for our program. Our next new edition of UMass Sports Insider debuts in the first weekend of November, where we'll have lots more football, basketball, and hockey coverage. Until then, I'm Josh Maurer saying thanks for watching and have a great rest of your weekend.
UMass Sports Insider. Brought to you by Alden Credit Union, Mafre Commerce Insurance, and Coca-Cola.